So as you can see, the Nissan Sentra GXE needs a little TLC. Yeah, you know, I just gave it a brand new paint job, added a bunch of chrome, did the tires, did everything just because it was 20 years old and it's given me no mechanical problems whatsoever. And so I decided to reward it and give it a birthday present. Well, apparently now I do need to do a little mechanical repair to it. The window, it wouldn't roll up. It just all of a sudden said, no, I'm not rolling up anymore. So I went ahead and took it to First Nissan, which is where I bought the car. And after they noted that it looked completely different than when they sold it to me, they said, okay, well, we'll keep the car for a day. We'll let you know what it is. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's the motor switch, something in that area, because it just won't roll up, and all the other windows do roll up. So they said, we'll let you know, right? The infamous, we'll let you know. So then the next day I call and they're like, we haven't had a chance to look at it yet, and we're looking under the hood and doing all. I'm like, I didn't bring it in to have you look under the hood. The window, it's the window that you need to be looking at. And they're like, well, yeah, but we have to do the full inspection of the car. So anyway, they keep it another day, and then another day. So they finally called me and they go, okay, here's the word. You need a new switch for your window, and that'll be $562. I started laughing. I'm like, dude, you can get the part for 20 bucks. And it only takes a minute and a half to switch it out. It's like a light bulb. They go, oh yeah, but we charge this much for labor. And oh yeah, you also need new brakes, and you need new hose. So it ended up like almost $1,500 worth of work they were saying I needed to have done. So I said, here, take the $70, take it down, I'll take it. I don't authorize you to do anything to it. So, yeah, I brought it home. And the window won't roll up because it needs a new switch. I ordered the switch, $22. And it should be here in the next day or two. But, yeah, I got to tape up everything just to make sure that no bugs are crawling in, It's the invoice from First Nissan. I could not believe when they started quoting that financial situation. The recommendations, they're calling it. Front brakes and rotors, $379. Drive belt, $199. Driver master switch. That's the window. $540. Brake fluid exchange, $134. Customer states front window will not roll up and down. That's what the customer stated. And somehow it turned into I owe $1,500 because I need to have all this other stuff fixed. Not related to the window at all, okay? And so, yeah, as usual, it's the learning lesson. When you take your car into the dealer, you need to remind them what it's in there to be looked at for. Had I said, check everything, then, I would have expected them to check everything. But basically, I paid $70 for them to just, let my car sit in their bay area for 3 days. And it was what I said it was to begin with. The window just won't roll up. But, yeah, okay, so they're saying my brakes, well, my brakes, yeah, I've never changed them in 20 years. So what the heck, I went ahead and got new brakes and painted the calipers and drums red for the heck of it at a brake specialist place. And it was $450 to switch the front brakes, the rear brakes, per axle, and rotate everything and paint the calipers and the drums. So I got a good deal there, and they specialize in doing brakes, okay? So I didn't actually need them. They looked at it and they go, you're still at number 7 here in the back, and number 4 in the front. You got thousands of miles. like, just go ahead and do it. What the heck? What the heck? Because, yeah, it's been 20 years and I've never switched out the brakes, so what the heck? But, yeah, the dry belt, again, $199. You can buy that part for $17 at Pep Boys. You know, unscrew a few things here and there and it's on. The driver master switch, that just kills me. $540. And they're like, well, you know, I told them, I go, I can get it for $20. You know that, right? And they're like, even at the freaking Home Depot you can get it, or go over to Pick a Parts place, whatever. Get it even cheaper. They're like, yeah, well, those are aftermarket places, aftermarket parts. And I'm like, the car is 20 years old. Everything on this car is aftermarket at this point. Yeah, no. So their OEM part, I guess, is like $210 or something like that. And then they want to charge like $300 for labor. All you got to do is pop up where the handle is with a Phillips screwdriver. Just pop it up, pop up the other one, unplug it like a light bulb, plug it back in. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the plug and unplug, and, you know, if it solves the issue, well, I just saved myself a lot of money. So fingers crossed it solves the issue. And of course I went to eBay to find the part. There it is, you know, $22.50 with tax, $24, free delivery. But it is going to take a while to get here. I got to wait until Tuesday because it's a holiday on Monday apparently. But yeah, Switch Doctor. That's where I went. Exact match, lifetime warranty, expert install support videos. You can do it yourself. Literally, this is like changing a light bulb. You can do it yourself. As you can see, it's just a little plug. So yeah, and got it for my years, whatever, exact match, lifetime warranty. Always check eBay first. I do. I just seem to get lucky when I go to eBay, and I always seem to find what I'm looking for. So yeah, eBay. But apparently you can also go to, like I said, Home Depot, or you can, of course, try and order it from a regular parts store like Pep Boys or, you know, O'Reilly or whatever. But they're going to sell you the part that's anywhere from $150 to whatever. They're not going to sell you this one. And or, you know, you could always go to a pick-apart place, clearly, and just take it apart. It's a simple procedure. So as long as the switch is the actual problem as to why my window won't roll up, this should solve the problem for roughly $25, and I had to wait a couple of days to get the part. But there's no way I was going to pay $540 to First Nissan to change a light bulb, in essence. Hey, it's Tuesday. I'm patiently awaiting the mail, yeah, because I'm hoping that part comes in today. It's supposed to come in today. And, you know, as long as the master switch is the problem, it'll be fixed pretty quickly. Okay, I've already taken this apart in anticipation of this new part. But, yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah, fingers crossed it is the master switch, because, you know, if it doesn't work, then that means it's probably the motor or the wiring. Yeah, fingers crossed it's the master switch, because First Nissan swore up and down it's the master switch. But, you know, they wanted to charge me almost $550 to switch out the master switch. And clearly it is like changing a light bulb. So fingers crossed it's just a switch, because, yeah, I can save myself some money doing it myself. Yay, it came in the mail. Yeah, this is the part I'm waiting on. Looks like it'll work. Yeah, as long as these connect and the window rolls up, I'll be good. Okay, so I need to disconnect this tab right here. Yeah, I currently entered from, you know, the passenger side because I don't want to untape everything just yet. I'm thinking maybe I should just unplug it and plug it in and put the key in there and see if it works before I untape everything. And right now it's like 100 degrees out. I'm definitely having a difficult time getting the tab to release though, especially from this angle. I am really having a difficult time trying to get this to pry off right here, because it's got to be the switch right there, but from the angle I'm at on this side I can't do it because I can't use both hands, I guess, coming from this side. I don't know, I may have to untape the window. But yeah, I got to get that thing to undo. Yeah, I need to pry that switch right there, push it in and pull up at the same time. And, steering wheel, brake, it's all in my way. Yeah, I'm on all fours in here right now. I think I'm going to have to just break down and untape the door. Come at it from a different angle. I'm taking a break, yeah. It's not that difficult, really. It is like, switching out a light bulb, but apparently my idea of trying to go in there from the passenger side and just connecting it just to see if it works before untaping the window is not going to be what happens here, because one, it's 100 degrees out. Two, I'm in that car on my knees and I just can't get a grip and pull at the same time of pushing in that tab. So, and that's the trick, you got to push and pull at the same time to get it to pull out, and it takes both hands and at the right angle. So I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit and then I guess untape the window and try it from that angle. Yeah, I'm just kind of eager at this point to just test out the part that came in the mail to see if it works, before untaping everything. But I guess I'm probably gonna have to untape everything to pull it apart and see if it works. And as much difficulty as I seem to be having to try and get that tab in and pull it out, I'm hoping that doesn't mean that when I finally do disconnect it, that I'm going to discover either A, the tab is melted, or there's a bunch of gunk around it that may have broken. I don't know, because, it has been triple digits here for the last 3 months nonstop, and I don't know. I just know that right now I definitely cannot seem to finagle pulling that thing off. And it should be very easy. I mean, not that easy, but you know what I mean. You just push the tab in and pull up, just like when you change a light bulb. Yeah, right now I just want to know, is it the switch? Because if it's the switch, great. That's excellent. Because I have a new switch, and as long as the new switch is functioning, that's good, right? But I was really hoping to just find out via the passenger side rather than untape everything. And but I guess I'm going to have to untape everything because clearly I can't get at it from the angle of the passenger side. Alright, yeah, I really don't want to have to undo this just to see if the switch is going to work, but clearly I got to do this. It's pretty dusty out, and it took like an hour to do all this, so I really didn't want to have to undo it until I know for a fact that the switch is going to be the problem solver. Alright, okay. Alright, that was a little bit of work, definitely, but I got it out. Let's see if this works. Okay, it's connected. I'm going to put the key in the ignition and see if it works before I put it all together. Okay, that one went up. Let's see if this one does. Whew. Okay, so up. It went up. Okay, let's see. Down. Up. Down. All right. I think I'll go ahead and reconnect everything and take all the plastic off. Whee! Okay, and I gotta put these back together, of course, and it's only 3 screws, so not very difficult. Down. Up. All right. Let's see, locks. Locks work. Okay. So definitely take this off now. That was nice. You know, actually, it wasn't that difficult once I managed to disconnect that thing, and I definitely had to do it from the driver's side in order to be able to disconnect it to get that leverage. But after I disconnected it, it took all of 4 minutes. 4 minutes to reconnect the new switch, put in the 3 screws, and put it back in, and voila! I saved myself $540, something like that Nissan wanted to charge me. Yeah, glad I did it myself. You might want to consider doing it yourself too, you know what I mean? If you can do it for that much cheaper, it's definitely incentive to do it yourself. Not to break my arm patting myself on the back, but yeah, I'm glad I was able to fix it. Especially when I come back inside and I see this master switch, $540 First Nissan. Sorry, First Nissan, but I know how to use a screwdriver. Seriously, it was $25 for this switch replacement. And once I was able to disconnect it, it took all of 4 minutes to do. Seriously, First Nissan was going to charge me $540 to replace the switch, to make the window go up and down. I still can't believe I actually gave him the $70 to confirm what I already knew, that the window would not go up and down, and it was probably due to the motor or the switch. I can't believe they kept the car for 3 days and checked underneath the hood. Everything on the car that was not related to my problem, the window. And then give me this estimate of over $1,500 of everything that needed to be fixed on my car. And yeah, $25. Got the part, you know, and took me all of 4 minutes to switch it out. 4 minutes to switch out a switch. Yeah, and they wanted to charge $540 for that. Yeah, this video should show you, if nothing else, don't take your car to a dealership to get anything repaired if you don't have to. The Switch Doctor. Check them out. They are on eBay. And they have them for all the different cars. So, yeah, there you see it. $22 plus tax. So, yeah. Go check out Switch Doctor on eBay.